Have you ever wondered whether the eye looking out of your eyes is actually the same eye looking out of my eyes? Today I want to explore a radical possibility that the awareness hearing these words right now is not personal at all. It is the same field of consciousness that looks through the eyes of every sentient being, generating countless universes of experience. Stay with me, because if this is true, it changes how you relate to yourself, to others, and to the world. Notice something simple. You say, I see, I hear, I feel. But if you look closely, you never see the seer, the one who's seeing. You only ever notice changing sights, sounds, and sensations appearing in a constant aware presence. Advaita Vedanta calls this presence the witnessing awareness, the Sakshi. Not a thing in the world, but that to which the entire world appears. It has no age, no gender, no biography. Your story changes, but the fact of being aware is the same now as when you were a child. Just pause for a moment, even as you watch this. There's an undeniable being awareness right now, prior to any thought about who you are. That is the that in the sentence, that which looks through my eyes. Now imagine one sun shining through a city full of windows. The windows differ. Some are clear, some are stained glass, some are cracked, some are tiny. The light, however, is one and the same. In the same way, each body-mind is a kind of perceptual window. Genetics, conditioning, trauma, culture, all shape what appears in that window. The colors of our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. That's what appears in the window. It then seems as if there are many separate eyes, many separate consciousnesses, each trapped inside its own skull. But the non-dual traditions suggest something different. There's one consciousness, one light, expressing itself through many lenses. The individuality belongs to the lens, not to the light. So when we say that which looks through my eyes, looks through the eyes of every sentient being, we're not being poetic. We're pointing to the possibility that the same aware presence is shining through every nervous system right now. Here's where it becomes even more fascinating. Each mind doesn't just see a world, it enacts a world. It organizes sensations, memories, meanings, and expectations into a unique experiential universe. A bee's universe, a dog's universe, a newborn's universe, your universe. Each is complete and coherent from the inside. In some Buddhist and Yogacara teachings, this is described as many worlds arising in mind. In some Japanese traditions, as 3,000 worlds in a single thought moment. From the standpoint of consciousness, it is playing an infinite game, looking through every possible configuration of body and mind, exploring every possible universe of experience without ever ceasing to be the same formless awareness. So your life is not just happening to you, it is one of the ways the universe is knowing itself from the inside. If the same awareness looks through every face, what does that mean for how we live? When I see you as other, it becomes easy to justify indifference, or even violence. But if at a deeper level, the same consciousness that says I here is the one that says I in you, then harming you is a way of harming myself. Compassion then stops being a moral commandment and becomes a form of clear perception. This is why so many wisdom traditions pair non-duality with love. As the sense of separation softens, empathy, forgiveness, and a desire to reduce suffering arise naturally. One field of awareness begins to care for itself across many bodies and many minds. Let's try a brief experiment together. You can close your eyes if it's safe to do so. First, notice what is appearing in your experience right now, the sensations of the body, the sound of my voice, any thoughts or emotions moving through the mind. Just let them be as they are. Now gently shift attention from what you're experiencing to the simple fact that you are aware. Sense the open, formless presence in which everything is appearing. Ask very quietly, inside, this awareness that knows my experience, what color is it? What shape? What age? Where does it begin and end? Notice that no boundaries can be found. Now imagine another being, someone you love, or even someone you struggle with. Sense that they too are aware. They too live in a world of sensations, thoughts, and feelings that are arising in an open field of knowing. Is the quality of their awareness essentially different from yours? Or is it the same openness meeting a different set of experiences? Rest for a moment in this possibility. One vast awareness, exploring itself through countless universes of experience. As you move through your day, you can remember this simple phrase: the same presence looks through every pair of eyes. Try meeting another person. Each creature has another window for the one light of consciousness. Let that insight gently inform your choices, your words, your relationships. In the end, spirituality is not about escaping the world, but recognizing that the world in all its diversity is the play of a single, undivided awareness, seeing itself, loving itself through you. So, if this perspective resonates, I invite you to sit with it, question it, and more importantly, test it in your own direct experience. Aham Brahmasmi. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Tattvamasi.